discuss the Article 6 of 1987 Constitution, the Legislative Department. The first one is, what is Legislative Department? The Legislative Department of the 1987 Constitution in the Philippines, outlined in Article 6, is responsible for creating and enacting laws. Article 6 also outlines the qualification, powers, and responsibilities of members of the Congress, including their salaries, privileges, and limitation on their activities. Let's proceed in composition of Congress. The Congress of the Philippines, which consists of two chambers, the upper house of Senate and the lower house of House Representatives. The Senate is composed of 24 senators elected at the large by the qualified voters of the Philippines. Senators serve a 6-year term and can serve for a maximum of 2 consecutive terms. So, who are those senators that is currently in the Philippines? One of the senators are Senators Francis G. Escudero and Senator Jingo Ejercito Estrada. While on the other hand, the House of Representatives is composed of not more than 250 members, but as of now, there are 316 members elected from legislative districts apportioned among provinces, cities, and the Manila area based on population. The House also includes party list representatives who constitute 20% of the total membership. Representative serves a 3-year term and can serve for a maximum of 3 consecutive terms. The current House Speaker is Martin Romualdez. Power and responsibilities. Legislative power refers to the authority to make, amend, and repeal laws within a jurisdiction. This power is typically vested in a legislative body, such as Parliament or Congress, and is a cornerstone of democratic governance. Responsibilities of the legislative branch are lawmaking. This is the primary function of the legislative branch, encompassing the creation, amendments, and repeal of laws. Budgetary control. The legislative branch holds the power to approve government budgets and expenditures, ensuring financial accountability. Oversight. The legislative branch has the authority to conduct investigation into various government operations and issues of national concern, acting as a check on the executive branch. Impeachment. In some systems, the legislative branch has the power to impeach high-ranking officials, including the presidents or judges, for misconduct, advice, and consent. In many systems, the legislative branch has the power to approve or reject appointments made by the executive branch, as well as treaties with foreign nations. Qualification for members of the Congress. The 1987 Philippine Constitution outlines the qualification for members in Congress in Article 6, Section 3 for senators, and Article 6, Section 6 for members of the House of Representatives. Qualification for senators. Natural-born citizen of the Philippines. This means that the senator must be a born Filipino citizen, not naturalized, at least 35 years of age on the day of the election. This ensures a certain level of maturity and experience. Able to read and write. These requirements emphasizes literacy and ability to understand and participate in the legislative process. A registered voter. This ensures that the senator is part of the electorate and has the right to vote. Resident of the Philippines for at least 2 years immediately preceding the day of the election. These requirements ensures that the senator has a connection to the country and its people. Qualification for the member of the House of Representatives. Natural-born citizen of the Philippines, similar to the requirements for senators. This ensures that the representatives is a true Filipino citizen, at least 25 years of age on the day of the elections. This requirement, while lower than for senators, still emphasizes a degree of maturity and experience. able to read and write, similar to the requirement for senators. This emphasizes literacy and ability to participate in the legislative process. Registered voter in the district in which he shall be elected, except for party list representatives. This ensures that the representatives is a part of the electorate in the district they represent. Resident of the district for at least 1 year immediately preceding on the day of the election. These requirements ensures that the representative has a connection to the community they represent. The legislative process, how bill becomes law in legislative department. The 1987 Philippine Constitutions outline a detailed process for how a bill becomes a law, ensuring a balance of power and democratic participation. This process involves both houses of Congress, the Senate, and the House of Representatives, as well as the President. The legislative process in the Philippines. Number 1. Introduction of a bill. Any member of either the Senate or the House of Representatives can introduce a bill. The bill is given a number and is referred to the appropriate committee for review. Committee action. The bill is assigned to a specialized committee that focuses on the subject matter of the bill. The committee holds hearings, gathers information, and may amend the bill before sending it to the floor for debate, and voting. The bill is debated in the chamber where it was introduced, with members from both sides presenting arguments. Amendments can be proposed and voted on. If the bill passes by a majority vote in the first chamber, it is sent to the other chamber. Bicameralism. The bill goes through the same process in the second chamber, Senate or House. If the second chamber approves to the bill with or without amendments, it is sent to the President. If the two chambers pass different version of the bill, a conference committee is formed to reconcile the differences. Presidential action. The President has 30 days to review the bill. If the President approves the bill, it becomes law. If the President vetoes the bill, it is returned to Congress with a statement of objections. Congress can override the veto with a two-thirds majority vote in both chambers. If this occurs, the bill becomes law even without the President's signature. The legislative process in the Philippines is designed to be thorough and democratic. It involves multiple stages of review, debate, and voting, ensuring that laws and are carefully considered and represents the will of the people. The President's role as a check on the legislative branch further reinforces the principle of the separation of powers. Personal insight or reflection on the importance of the legislative department in public administration. It is very important not just as a public administration, but being a Filipino citizen to be aware of these three branches of the government, especially the legislative department of Article 6 in 1987 Constitution, where it discusses the branch of government with the power to make laws, and this responsible is very crucial into shaping a better society. It made me realize how this topic is crucial of being a public administrator student, as this information will help me to understand the issues that is encircling in our country. It is time for us to not be ignorant with the political topic and make sure that not only the students with politics aligned have the access of this kind of education, but all of the Filipinos must be educated and informed of the legislative power, executive, and judicial in order for us to vote, to choose, and to make our decision better.